25 years ago today, hey, Jurassic Park was the biggest hit at the box office. As Sega and Nintendo were at each other's throats and the console wars being full swing. Number one song on the radio was UB40's Can't Fall in Love and a little show about how it's a group of young teenagers in Angel Grove defending the world from an onslaught of monsters by the sorcery Repulsa began a phenomenon known as Power Rangers, whose today the that was celebrated, hated in the latest season special, Dimension Danger, the 10th episode of the Super Ninja Steel season, which is currently airing on Nickelodeon. And in this live stream, I'm going to be addressing my personal history with the series once again, and and my thoughts on recent developments such as Hasbro's ownership of the franchise, as well, and also what I think could happen in the future regarding that, as well as this milestone that's just got crossed. I mean, I was very small, obviously, when it first started airing. That it was actually my first major TV forbidden fruit because of the violence on the show initially. So my parents actually would not let me watch at the time, but all they did was have some of the toys like a Karate Action Red Ranger. I mean, not the exact one. I mean, it was definitely a lot blockier and chunkier, but still had the sigil on its chest and everything. And obviously, that I did not let that stop me from watching at a friend's house when it was on Fox Kids or someone had some videotapes of it. I mean, like, yes, kids will not know what videotape is. But as time went on, and the 90s gave way to New Millennium, they loosened up a bit, and the first season I watched is probably my favorite one to this day, Time Force. I mean, no matter how absurd a concept I see on paper, it has to be able to be taken seriously by the people watching it, since, I mean, even though to some people they often are turned off by the nonsensical stories, often campy acting, and the low budget special effects, as it is, I'm most people actually finds them to be part of the appeal. I mean, even though they're now shooting in HD, both series well as the Super Smash source material, sometimes I actually can't help but enjoy things like the using like a lot of the merchandise as props or scale model and or having CGI would not be able to place one of my PS2 games, like say some of the Chroma Key and Zords are definitely worthy, like Caliber. I couldn't help but smile because of that, since I mean it's simple. I mean it's fun. That's kind of my some enjoyed all those years. I mean, and now with this recent buyouts by Hasbro, 25 years with the initial Saban partnership being retired, here as a result of this, I mean, from Beast Wars onward, they're going to be calling the shots in movie production with company Allspark Entertainment. Though the show is going to be still in a contract with Nickelodeon until 2021, which by that point will be retired, but still maybe it might have some other work done there. So I want to do more vlogs and potentially bring out the rambles, but we'll see. And Beast Morphers is going to be based on the Tokyo Sentai Go Busters, which they've had a stake in for a while. They also want to make more movies. I actually rather like the one that came out years back. I mean, like last year. I mean, since given how it was doing material, I mean, whether it's a sequel or a reboot, I welcome it. Given how much the merchandise sold, as well as how important Home Media was the biggest hit at the box office, clearly they recognize the potential of the series. I just hope that this stuff is going to be good, is all. Since because now we're going to have multiple different parts of it, like the first Saban era, Mighty Morphin through Time Force, the Disney era, which before they had Marvel and Star Wars under their belt, now Fox, with Wild Force through RPM, the new Saban era, which is which is Samurai through Super Ninja Steel, Hail, and now we're gonna have the Hasbro era with Beast Movers Onward. I mean, I'm not sure how that would work with other ones that have gotten under adapting yet, like if they want to do online stream for potentially like there's a Tokyo and Zero in order to get head to adapting Key Ranger faster. But whatever they have planned, I'll try and keep my open mind to the best I can. Since, I mean, sure, it's bizarre and silly, but no sillier than like a God of Thunder fighting the Incredible Hulk on a planet full of weird aliens and some Valkyries. Okay, so it's a weird time living in, to be honest. Sometimes you gotta be weird stuff in order to keep it in perspective. I mean, and then the actors they did manage to get for this special, I mean, I actually thought they actually have aged incredibly well, and they seem to be enjoying themselves, even and with a lot of things I've heard about it. I mean, obviously they got JDF because of how it's got to be the monkey, and a lot of the ones I like Jason Fawes West, and also they actually got Salem Ward as TJ, as well as even Stu Cardenas as Rocky. I mean, apparently he was going to be in the last one they had, but yeah, scheduling conflict, and even though I admit Once a Ranger and Legend had issues, I actually kind of enjoyed them and what they were, and even if this new season kind of often been thin on plot characterization, often gives me like a blank check for my headcanon and potential fan work. I mean, all I need is a mindset of someone hopped up on a 10-year-old hopped up on Sherry Seal and the rest writes itself. I mean, like before, they always try to tell you the secret identity, and I mean, think I'll straighten how they think of you as a character. I mean, like, it's like, dude, I don't want to know about my mental alter ego or anything like that. If you tell me you're a super mega ultra lightning ninja steel ranger, that's alright with me. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. And I definitely can think that no matter how many ups and downs for set of reviews, overall I found something to enjoy in almost all of it. So, and it'll definitely join other ones like Forever Red, Legacy of Power, Once Ranger, and World's Legendary Battle as the many milestone series has had, deleting Tony on Heart. So, I guess for some of the things I've done before, it's hard to get too mad about it when and the whole series started on a pretty goofy note. So anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Tell me what you think about this whole the situation in the comments. I will definitely get you more content series once I get things up and running again. I shall see you all later. May the power live on forever.